Very good evening, everyone. Welcome to today's webinar organized by Mentor City. I'm your host for the evening, Yash Nehra. And today's topic of discussion is going to be entrepreneurship. Well, what it takes to be a great entrepreneur. Whether you should pursue entrepreneurship as a career or not in the first place is what exactly today we are going to discuss. Well, in order to answer all of these questions and to give you more insights about the same, today we have a great speaker with us, Mr. Vinod Choudhary. He is the founder of Mindset and Skillset and have been in the financial services sector since 2004. Started as an insurance advisor, a mutual fund distributor, an equity broker, and finally, after achieving the milestone of more than 1,000 clients, he is on a mission to have at least 500 millionaires on his client list. He is committed to educating and coaching his clients with his exceptional knowledge and experience he has in his domain. He is sincerely committed to make the difference in society by sharing his learning with the budding entrepreneurs in order for them to be great founders in their near future. Well, without taking much of your time and to get started with the session, I would like to call him and would like to start. Thank you everyone for joining with us. Good evening, Vinod sir.
Good evening. Thank you, yes, for your nice introduction.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, friends. Am I visible and audible? Hello. Can you see my screen?
Sir, yes, sir, definitely. Everyone can see your screen. Since it is on YouTube,
Okay.
so attendees will not be able to communicate with you on a voice channels.
Okay. No problem. No problem. So, my three questions are there. First of all, I want to ask how many of you want to be an entrepreneur, and how many of you want to have a stable career in future? And third question is, how many of you want to have three vital skill that can make you irreplaceable in whatever career you want to be? So this discussion, today's talk, is going to be on these three questions. I'm going to address first how to be stable in your career, and three vital skills that can make you irreplaceable. And then in the second part, I'm going to share you that how India as a country has got a very good and conducive environment to become an entrepreneur. So let us start. I'm Vinod Choudhary. I'm founder of Mindset and Skillset, as Yes has already told. And at the same time, I'm a founder of Investment Junction. Investment Junction is a financial product distribution company. And I'm a happily married person. I have two sons, and this is my family. And this is the small introduction of my business, you can say. I'm having a client base of 1100 in my mutual fund business, and I'm managing 36 crores of their savings or wealth, you can say. And my clients are having 32 lakhs worth of SIP. Means every month they are investing 32 lakhs. But the life was not same when I started. I started with a big zero. I'm from a very lower middle class family. I have done my schooling from government school. My father was a laborer in a factory, and I have been born and brought up in a single room house in Howrah. And after completion of my graduation, I joined a private firm in central Kolkata, Dalhousie area, Mercantile Building. And my first salary was just 1,500 rupees per month. And I was doing tuition on part-time basis. And with that, I was making 3,000 rupees per month. And this was my beginning of story. And then one day, the story changed. One of my friend invited me for a business meeting in Taj Bengal, and visiting Taj Bengal was a great thing for me, as because I have never been to such type of place, and it was my dream. So it was a dream come true for me. And when I visited there, I saw so many people. They are dancing, laughing. They're crazy people. And when I heard about their earnings, they were making in lakhs. Some of them who are just beginners, they are making 50,000 per month, and my income was just 3,000 per month. So I was so amazing seeing this crazy things, and I thought nothing but joined the business. And since I was not having any sales experience, I was not know how to sell, and I was a introvert type of person, you can say. And I have landed up in a sales business, so it was very difficult for me. And I did a blunder mistake here. I borrowed money to do the business, and I failed very badly. So I was into debt, and I have no other choice but to start with job. And I joined Standard Chartered Bank as a credit card sales executive. And then uh, I joined Kotak Life Insurance on part-time basis for selling insurance policies. And from here onward, my financial journey started. And slowly and steadily, I become mutual fund distributor, and then in between, I did equity broking as well. And today, I am having a good number of client base, and I'm managing a good number of businesses. And I keep educating my client, and I want to have good number of clients so that they can become crorepati. And I have created number of crorepatis in my client portfolio, and I want more to be crorepatis in futures. So this is my mission, you can say. And along with that, whatever experience I have gathered during this period of 16, 17 years, throughout working in so many struggles, and I have done so many certification courses for acquiring this knowledge. I just want to impart this knowledge and experience with fellow members of society, so that they can have a better life, and they can do the things in a better way with my experience and knowledge. So let us start. This is my brief introduction, and let us come to the talk. What we see India in context to the world, and where do we stand as a country in the world. So here we are seeing that we are the sixth largest economy of the world, and fortunately, we are the fastest growing economy of the world today. And just few months ago, we have uh, come above France in our GDP number. So this is a big achievement for us. So what does this mean for us in our career? So if we are in a country where the economy is doing well, so definitely the income probability and the job opportunity is there in our country. We will have to keep our eye open. So what are the things that has changed, and what are the disruption technology has brought in? There are 12 numbers points that I have brought here. Like mobile internet has changed our life. Automation of knowledge work has changed our life. Internet on things, 3D printing, energy storage, next generation of genealogy. These are the things that are creating disruption in the whole economy, you can say. And what is happening with this disruption? See, by the year 2030, there are these 15 types of jobs that will become history. Like there will be no need of travel agent, there will be no need of cashier or tailor in bank. There will be no need of referee and umpire, because the work of referee and umpire will be replaced by video added referees, and there will be no need of empire at all. So if any of us are planning to have a career in this field, we should be aware that these are not going to be existent. And what happens when a graduate person joins the workforce and comes to the work field for an interview? 25% of employers believe young people, graduate and postgraduates, are not well prepared for employment. So it is not the employment opportunity, rather the employability that has become the issue. Because whatever employer is asking, and we don't have the same knowledge and skill set with me, we cannot get hired by that employer. So employability is not an issue. We will have to change our uh, mindset. We have to change the skill set to acquire that employment, so that we can match with the requirement. One thing we are seeing that 10 years ago, universities and colleges were not having this type of courses in their syllabus. Now they have integrated their syllabus, they have changed their syllabus, they have included new media, e-business, 3D design, nanotechnology. These are the certificate courses and degrees that universities are offering. This means the whole society, the whole system is changing towards the disruption and towards the uh, growth and momentum that we are witnessing in our country. So now the question is, thousands of doctors are coming every year and they are joining the workforce. Lakhs of engineers are coming out of college and joining the workforce. Similarly, the number of advocates and accountants are joining the workforce. But the problem is, why people are not getting a good accountant, a good lawyer, a good doctor, and a good professional in any domain. The problem is not the education. The problem is somewhere else. And we are saying that there is a competition. If there is a competition, then why it has become so hard to find a good professional? So what is that? What are the attributes of a good professional that distinguish the person from the crowd? So here we are finding three vital skills that can make us irreplaceable. We can be irreplaceable by any technology, by any person, if we have these three vital skills with us. And what are these three vital skills? Let us see. These three vital skills are three P's. Number one is persuasion skill. Number two is prioritizing skill. And number three is people skill. So when I'm talking about persuasion skill, this persuasion skills consist of three C's. And these three C are communication, convincing, and conversion. And these three C put together can be termed as negotiation. Because when I am able to communicate you communicate with you properly, I will be able to convince you. And when I will be able to convince you, then only I will be able to sell my idea, to sell my products, and I can convert this into a business. So let us share a story so that we can make it clear how the communication, convincing, and conversion happen. The story is of a child called Michael. Michael was from a very poor family. His father was the only breadwinner in his family. One day, his father called Michael and asked him that, Michael, see, this is a t-shirt worth rupees $1 only. Can you sell this t-shirt for $2? Michael innocently replied, yes, Papa, I can sell it. Michael went to the market and he tried from morning till evening to sell that t-shirt. And finally, in the evening, he returned with $2 and he has sold the t-shirt for $2. His father was happy and told Michael, if you can sell this t-shirt for $2, I'm sure that you can sell it for $20 as well. This time, Michael said, yes, Papa, let me try. Michael applied his brain. With the help of his friend, somehow he pasted a photo of Mickey Mouse on that t-shirt, pasted somehow, and went to the school where all rich people children come to study. He started selling the t-shirt, saying that, see, this is a beautiful t-shirt having Mickey Mouse photograph on it. Then seeing this t-shirt, one of the child insisted his father that, Papa, I need this t-shirt. This is a beautiful photograph of Mickey Mouse. Please buy it for me. That gentleman paid $20 to Michael and $5 as a tips to Michael. And Michael was so happy. His father said, wow, great. Michael, if you can sell this t-shirt of $1 for $20 and you have got tip of $5, then you can do anything. Why not sell the same t-shirt for $2,000? This time, Michael was surprised what the father is willing to say, but he didn't question. And in between, what was amazing that Michael took first for selling t-shirt for $2, he took almost 8 hours. But for selling the same t-shirt for $20, he took just 4 hours. And finally, when his father challenged him to sell the same t-shirt for $2,000, this time Michael again thought some good idea. He saw a paper cutting where there was a news stating that Farah, the famous celebrity actress of Hollywood, was visiting a nearby town. What Michael did, he catch the train, visited that place, and somehow managed the barricade and came in front of the Farah, in case of the heroine, and asked, ma'am, I need your autograph. Please give me an autograph of yours on this t-shirt. Farah could not say no to this child and signed on the t-shirt. What Michael did after taking the signature of Farah, he stand there and start selling this t-shirt, saying that, hey guy, see, this is the t-shirt autographed by the famous celebrity heroine of Hollywood, Farah, and this is worth $2,000. In a minute, a crowd came there and they started betting on it. One person said, I'm ready to pay $3,000. Then another person said, I'm ready to pay $4,000. Then a person came and asked, say, I'm ready to pay $5,000 and I'm going to take this t-shirt right now. And in this way, Michael sold this t-shirt for $5,000. When he returned back to home and told the story, tell the story to his father was weeping. And his father said, Michael, if you can do this, that means I'm sure you have the conviction, you have the power of communication, you have the power of convincing anybody. You can do whatever you want. And the same Michael became the ace basketball player of the world. We know him as Michael Jordan. So we need to have the communication power, the persuasion power. So this can make us irreplaceable. The second thing that can make us irreplaceable is prioritizing skill. And when we are talking about prioritizing skill, I'm going to run a video. And before the video runs, I'm saying you something about the prioritizing. What prioritizing is, I hope you are able to see the video. Prioritizing means we need to have the clarity what is urgent and what is important. So before the video runs, let us have the clarity on urgent and important. What becomes urgent are things that we don't take care when it is important. Like in case of me, when I was healthy, I was young, I didn't care of my health. And now when I have become sick and weak, my doctors are advising me to take regular medicine, and they are advising me to take good rest and doing exercise. So it has become alarming situation for me, and I'm doing regular exercise. I'm spending almost an hour in the morning for my health. But why this thing has become urgent for me? Because when it was important, I didn't pay attention to it. Similarly, when it comes to paying for bill, we wait till last date of the due date, till last date, and then we rush for the payment. So we need to prioritize the things so that what are important should be kept first, and what is urgent, it should not become urgent. So let us see the video. Here the clarity will here we will get the clarity what is important and what is urgent. I hope you are able to see the video. I'm making it full screen.
Good afternoon, everyone. We all have this one life to live. A fleeting shadow amongst all that exists in this vast universe. We have the ability to accomplish anything, truly anything, if we use our time wisely. Is this jar full? Yes. And is it full now? Yes. And how about now? Is the jar full now? Yes. Yes. Yeah, it is. Now, I want you to recognize that this jar represents your life. Golf balls are the important things, your family, your friends, your health, and your passions. The pebbles are the other important things, your car, your job, your home. The sand is everything else. It's just the small stuff. Now, if you put the sand in the jar first, you won't have room for the pebbles or the golf balls. The same is true in life. If you spend all your energy and your time on the small stuff, you won't have time for all the really important things that matter to you. Pay attention to the things that are critical to your happiness. Take care of the golf balls first, the really important things. Set your priorities, because everything else is just sand. Yes.
Professor, what does the beer represent?
I'm glad you asked. It goes to show that no matter how full your life may seem to be, there's always room for a couple of beers with a friend.
So I hope you enjoyed this video. And
एक वक्त ऐसा था जब मुझे लगता था कि
so and the third P is the last but not the least is people skill. So what this people skill means, as we move ahead in our life in the ladder of career, the more we proceed ahead, the more we need to interact with people, and the more responsibility we have in our life is related to managing the team, handling people. So whenever we visit our office, we find there is a hierarchy of people. When we are entering the office, there is a person greeting us at the gate, his security guard. Then there is a person at the reception, and then there are so many persons working as a back office executive. And finally, we reach to a cabin where a person is sitting who is managing all the office staffs and doing the valuable work for the office. So it is surprising that the person sitting in the cabin is making highest income, while the security guard, a receptionist, and back office executive are not getting paid that much. What is the reason? The reason is simple. It is not only the skill and knowledge, but the vital skill he is having is people skill. He know how to get things done with the help of the team. He knows how to create a team spirit among the teammates, among the office colleagues. So these are the vital skill that can make us irreplaceable. So team handling, you can say, or the people skill that can make us replaceable. And if we have, somehow we can, during the course of our job, during the course of our career, if we can acquire these three knowledge and skill, then we can be irreplaceable in our job and career. Now let us move towards the entrepreneurship. When it comes to entrepreneurship, we must see the young entrepreneur of India. And here we have the list of 10 top entrepreneurs of India, and they are the youngest entrepreneur. The first one is Ritesh Agarwal. I'm telling a few of them, few stories of these successful entrepreneurs. Ritesh Agarwal, you can say, is a school dropout crazy person. He started a business of reasonable price room lending, room affordability of accommodation. And he was so passionate that he left the school and he started his business. And he started this business from Gurgaon only with 13 rooms. And today, OYO is having its presence not only in all cities of India, but this company has got presence in abroad as well. Uh, Tilak Mehta again is a teenager boy. What happened one day? He had gone to his maternal uncle's place, and while returning from there, he left his mathematics book there at his maternal uncle's place. And it took almost 4 days to get the maths book again to him. Here, Tilak got an striking idea. Why does it take 4 days within the same city to receive a small thing from my maternal uncle's place to my place? He started thinking about the concept that how can we do something so that the delivery can be in the same day. And with this thinking, he came up with an idea that Dabbawalas of Mumbai's Dabbawala pick lunch box from our homes and they deliver the same lunch box in the same day. Why not they deliver other goods and things in the same day? But the problem was that Dabbawalas do not know technology. So what he did, he taught Dabbawalas the GPS technology of mobile, and in this way he integrated Dabbawalas with the technology, and he launched a company called Paper and Parcel. And today Paper and Parcel is delivering more than 1200 parcels every day. So this is the story of Tilak Mehta. Sri Lakshmi Suresh, again, she's a fortunate girl. She had a computer when she was just 3 years old, and when she turned 6 years old, she designed her own website. And when she was 9 years old, she designed the website for her school. And in this way, she became an entrepreneur, and she has launched her own company called eDesign. And now eDesign is doing work for other companies and individuals as well. So, what is common in all these entrepreneurs? The common thing is that they all are passionate for creating positive change in the society by using technology. And why I'm saying that there is a good opportunity to be an entrepreneur at this point of time in our country, because as I have showed you that India is the fastest growing economy of the world, and this has got a good impact. Similarly, the government is promoting entrepreneurship among the citizen of India, and they are sure that if you want to grow as an economy, if we want to grow our GDP, we must focus on the employment opportunity. And government has limitation that the government cannot create opportunity for each and every individuals, because 56% of employment is generated by private sector. And private sector persons are who? Those who are doing business, those who are self-employed, and those who are recruiting people for their work. So government of India has come up with so many of schemes by which they are assisting people. If you have the idea of doing business, suppose you have an idea and you are worrying that where from I will get the capital, where from I will get the knowledge, where from I will get the skill, where from I will get the seed funding. So government of India has come up with the venture capital assistance scheme, where you will get all the things that is needed for your business to start. And then government of India has got stand up India scheme, where you will be given all types of knowledge and skill that is required to start a business. And the process of business, rather the ease of doing business, has been so easier, so simple, that it has become a single point registration scheme where we can register our company in a simple steps. These are the things that government of India has launched to make the things easy. And along with that, there is a incentive for those people who are planning to start their business in renewable energy type energy business, like solar energy and wind power energy. So government is giving some subsidies and help in this. Similarly, support for international patent protection and some moral research and type of things. And there is a good scope if anybody is planning to start business in animal husbandry, because India has become number one milk producer of the world, and government of India is promoting people to do animal husbandry so that they can employ maximum number of rural population into this things. And similarly, high risk high return type of projects are giving priority by the government of India. Spurti scheme is scheme of funding regeneration of traditional industries, like the persons who are in rural India, and those who are doing the bamboo work, and those who are in cultivation of honeybees, and those who are in khadi gramodyog type of things. So government of India is sponsoring them. Government of India is giving some subsidies for them to start the business. So there are so many schemes where we can just venture out and do the business. So this is what I wanted to tell about all these things. So with this, I'm concluding. Thank you very much for your patience hearing. This is the end of my presentation. Over to you. Yes. Should I stop my sharing?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. So, sir, before you stop sharing, I would like to request you, all of our viewers are here. So if you can just share a few of our social media handles with us where we can connect with you, or the student community can connect with you, that would be so great.
Okay, sure. Here is my social media handle, that is Investment Junction, LinkedIn profile, YouTube channel. I'm having a YouTube channel in the name of Investment Junction, and this is my Facebook group, and this is my business listing, you can say.
All right, sir. So, sir, that was it. Thank you so much for lightening our student community with your words of wisdom. Sir, now we have few questions in the chat box that we would like to address. So, shall we start addressing those questions, sir?
Okay. Should I stop sharing?
Yes, sir. That will not be an issue. Please, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it will be nice if you can just tell me the questions, because I'm not able to see the chat.
Yes, sir. Definitely. I'll be helping you out in that regard. So, sir, we have one question from Drishti. She says, "Good evening, sir. What are the challenges an entrepreneur can face when he's looking for funding, and how to tackle them?"
Okay. See, for that, you need to start your business first. You have to come up with the ideas. And as I told you, the domain you need to identify that which business you want to start, and accordingly you will have to connect with the related domain, and you'll get somebody who can do the seed funding for you. But before the doing the seeding for the business, you need to start your business first. I hope I'm able to reply your question response in a proper way.
Yes, sir. So we have another question from Ayush Mahato. His question is, sir, according to you, what is the fundamental element to make a business successful one?
Very good question, Ayush. So, fundamentally, in any business, if you want to be successful, persistency is the key mantra, I think, to be successful. It is not guaranteed that whatever you are going to do, you can apply your 100%, your knowledge, skill, and everything, but that cannot assure you success. There might be chances that something somewhere is missing and you may have some setbacks. So consistency, persistency must be there. Then only you can succeed. And I'm sure with persistency and consistency, definitely you are going to succeed. So this is the mantra I can say.
All right, sir. So we have got another question from Amul. His question is, how can we think of something innovative, something out of the box to start a business?
Wow. Amul, it's a very good question, yeah. Like as I told the story of Tilak Mehta, see, identification of niche comes from your experience. Somehow, someday, if you are experiencing something, that can be the turning point. And with that turning point, you can have an idea that I want to have a solution for this problem so that I don't have to experience the similar thing again in my life, and nobody else in the society should experience the same thing in his life. Like Tilak experienced a simple thing, that why it took 4 days for a book from my maternal uncle's place to my place, to reach from my uncle's place to my place. And this simple thing strike him an idea to launch paper and parcel. Similarly, if you have faced something, some problem, and that you are crazy about solving that problem, that can be the uh, you can say the masala for your business for innovation.
Right, sir. I hope he might have understood. Sir, we have another question from Manisha Das. So her question is, sir, knowing what you know now, is there anything you would have done differently when you were first starting out?
See, uh, the day one when you are starting, you are not aware what differently you are going to do something. It is the hurdle that you face day to day life that make you change, that if I am facing this type of problem, then what can be the solution. Suppose I have visited a person for selling a insurance policy, and he's saying that, see, Vinod, I'm very much convinced about this policy, but right now I'm not in a position to take this policy. So what I used to say earlier, I don't have choice. But now, after facing so many clients, I have come up with the right question, rather right response, that whenever a person is saying that I don't have money right now, I will take it later, then I ask them a simple question. Sir, if you can tell me the date and time by when you will have the money, at that point of time, I will connect you and I will ask for the policy. Then the person says, it will be better if you can call me after 3 months or 6 months. I says, yes, sir. I'm writing it down in my diary. I will call you after 6 months. But can you make me sure that after 6 months, when I will come back to you, you will be insurable? Then the person says, what do you mean by insurable? Then I explain him that, sir, you may have money after 6 months, but your health condition may not be same, and insurance company is not going to take your insurance policy when you are not healthy, fit and fine. So this thing, the reply that I'm giving, I have inculcated or I have learned from experiences, from the setback and you can say the questions I have been thrown out from my uh, prospects. So this way, there is no clear-cut formula that can make you different. When you land up doing the business, you will face problem, you will face challenges, and that will create your speciality, that will show you a special way, and that will be your different style, and that will create differentiation among the competition. I hope you are satisfied what I've explained.
Definitely, she would be, sir. So we have got another question from Nishant.
Nishant Tyagi is asking, what is the true meaning of entrepreneurship? Oh, very
Yes, sir.
good question, Nishant. Nobody asked this type of question. See, Nishant, when we define business, it is said that business is somebody else's money, somebody else's effort, and somebody else's time. Okay, so who is entrepreneur? A person who is utilizing, suppose I'm an educated person and my educational degree is giving me nothing, and yes, is a person, he is having some property, and out of that property he is not getting any income. There might be some person who is having crores of rupees in his bank account, and that crores of rupees is not fetching him the income that he can generate from doing any business, but he don't have any business experience. So a person comes in the uh, ground and ask, yes, you have your property, you you just rent it out to me, I'm making I'm doing I'm using it as my office. And the same person approaches that person who is having crores of rupees in his bank account and ask him, sir, you lend your money, I'm going to give you a better interest than bank fixed deposit. And the same person comes to me, I'm an educated person and I'm jobless, he is asking, you come and join me as a manager, I'm giving you salary. So the entrepreneur is the person who is not having anything, but he is having a business idea and channelizing all the resources and making a business concept and utilizing all these things and making it resource. Like uh, money in bank account is not fetching return. You have the property, but you are not getting good return. So the person who is channelizing all these resources is called entrepreneur. I hope this is the right reply of your question, Nishant.
Definitely, it would be, sir. So we have a last question from Mr. Shubham, and sir, his question is: I have an idea, but I don't have any person who can guide me. How can I tackle that thing?
So you will have to approach somebody that if it is idea and if you are passionate about it, then definitely you will find somewhere somebody who can help you in that idea to be converted into business. So you'll have to ask in your core circle, or you may search somebody on Google or on your social media. Then definitely you'll get somebody who can work on your idea and make this idea into business. Okay.
So that was it. Yeah, definitely, sir. So that was it all from the side of attendees. They have asked remarkable questions. So sir, thank you so much for
Definitely.
joining us today. And I would even like to thank all for attendees for joining us and for giving a precious time to us. Well, I would like to ask everyone to, follow our LinkedIn handle and our Instagram handle, which goes with the name of Mentosity. And do visit our website mentosity.com, where you can find and take part in the upcoming hackathon in order to be a better individual and to grow yourself in a professional environment. So that was all from our side. We are signing off for today. See you next week. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Yes. Thank
Thank
you.
you all.
Yes. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.